rotate device, huh? What is going on here? It's on auto rotate. Wow. So, that ain't gonna work. I don't know why it won't rotate. I have no idea why it won't rotate. There's no settings on that says that it needs. There's no landscape on or nothing. It's on auto rotate. That's some YouTube stuff, man. It just doesn't want to auto rotate like this. It picks up that it's rotating, but it's not. YouTube is not letting it do it for some reason. It's all good. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It's been a busy time, man. Truck driving championship, all that stuff's been going on, and you know, it's been busy. Welcome to stream. But yeah, right now I'm waiting on my student to get here, so hopefully he'll be here soon. What's going on, Nick? What's going on, Villain? Good morning. What's up, Carlos? Yeah, it's a nice morning. It's nice out here. It is, and there's nobody out here today. I guess everyone took the day off for the holiday. Good morning, Tim. What's going on? Tim's an awesome guy, man. If y'all ever get a chance to meet him, he's a super awesome guy. Really nice guy. He was out there at the truck driving competition, and he did pretty good. But he was out there having fun with the rest of us. Like, we were having fun driving the trucks and stuff. He actually got to meet my family, so that was pretty cool. What's my favorite type of vape? I don't know. Right now, River Rich brought me some Red Bull vape, and the stuff's pretty good. It tastes like Red Bull. It's nice. Like, I got it in my pocket right here. Road test next Monday. Hey, awesome. Get it done. But yeah, it's Mad Cats. And it's up there. I think it's somewhere in the Northeast. But some good stuff. Tastes like Red Bull. Like, you can't go wrong with something that tastes like Red Bull. Y'all know I love Red Bull. What is the consequence if a trucker passes a weight station? Well, what's going to happen is they're going to pull you back. They're going to pull you over and have you come back to the scale. And then they're probably going to do an inspection because there's a reason. They believe that there's a reason why you ran that scale. So they're going to pull you back because of that. So they're going to be like, why did this truck run this scale? What's going on here? Villain says, reporting from New Jersey, Amazon, DC. Load not ready till 4 p.m. Easy Monday, no traffic. I feel you there. You're lucky that they're even loading you today, so I guess the wait's going to be worth it because, you know, Memorial Day, it's a holiday. A lot of places are closed. It's a federal holiday. A lot of places will be closed, so you're lucky. You are lucky. But yeah, it's a pretty good day, man. It's nice outside. It's probably going to heat up pretty fast, though. It probably will heat up real fast. Real fast.
like, sorry, Valerie.
Oh, my phone's so loud. Have I ever thought about keto? Yeah, I thought about keto. I looked into it a long time ago. But, like, as in, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of work. Come on, you piece of junk. Yeah, keto's a lot of work and stuff. Like, people that can do it, like, that's awesome. Like, I know a lot of people that have done it. I think, if I remember right, I think Captain Banana was the one that was real big into that. So, if I remember right. Because I remember something about Captain Banana doing keto. He did that for a while, and he lost some weight and stuff, and he was looking good. He's still looking good. I think he's still doing it. I believe he's still doing it. I don't know 100%. But yeah, I was in my head for a little while, so I kind of just stayed away from YouTube for a while, like with a bunch of people coming down to town and hanging out and stuff like that. Oh, you do a low carb? Right. I mean, something's better than nothing. I don't do nothing, so. But, I think that, like, I got into my head for a while, and having all the, like, people coming to town, and people, just a lot of people coming to town, a lot of people like to hang out with, plus work with my students, out here work with my students and all that stuff, having to be here for a certain amount of time and be there, split up my time and stuff like that. It was stressful for me. And, lots of stuff that I just was like, you know what, I'm just going to give me some space from people for a little while, and I'm just going to chill out. Like, no stress on doing a Thursday Night Live, none of that stuff, and I'm just chilling for a while. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get back into the Thursday Night Lives. Like, I'm thinking this week I'll probably do another Thursday Night Live, because I do enjoy them. I just wasn't feeling that one last week, or the week before last. I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, it's not going to be good because I'm not feeling it. If you're not feeling it, then you're not going to perform good. And, some people would rather me just, or I feel like that if I do something I'm not into and I'm not feeling, then it's not going to turn out good. So, like, I'd rather just, like, be like, you know what, I'm getting off of here. I got off of here and cleared my mind and said, all right, now I'm good. I'm recharged. Sometimes you just need a break. Like I told my friends, I was like, I'm just done with trucking. Talking about trucking for a little while. Trucking. That's all I was living and breathing for a while. Which is all good. I mean, like, it's what I do for a living. Like, I just was really into making too many videos, and then, like, I had the block for a while where you just couldn't come up with nothing. Like, there was absolutely nothing to make a video about, and I was like, oh, I don't have nothing to make a video about. So it's all good. But yeah, and I also have been doing a lot more TikTok too. TikTok has been, like, a lot more fun, we'll say. It's a lot more fun. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let's see if I can get it down. let's see, untangle, 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 untangle. Oh, tangled up. My wife, she's been making these, I forgot what they're called, but it's a little trucker grill, and it smells good. It smells good. So like, I don't remember what they're called, but she started making these, and it's a trucker lady. It's kind of cool. She has me a new one for my pickup truck. For some reason, the one in the pickup truck, it got hot or whatever, and the smell went away faster. But this one has been in my truck, and it's been great. Like, the smell's still there, 100%. Tim says, my student and I love the lives as well as your short videos. Oh yeah, the short videos get a lot of views, man. They're fun to do too. Short videos are excellent to do. I saw a video recently of a prime driver taking in $60K in 3 months. What's your thoughts on that? $60K in 3 months. Well, like, $60K in 3 months. It's possible. It's possible. Like, I don't talk about how much I make on here usually. Like, in 3 months, so you'd be at 120 in 6. You know, I've done that, but I work different. I don't do the what's it called? I train people. Like, that's my goal. That's the thing I do, is I train. I'm in the training department, so like, I get paid different. I've been here longer than a lot of people, so like, you know, I worked my way up to this, so I do get paid more. But you know, everyone's trying to make money, and we try to get as much as we can. And I believe if somebody hustled enough, even without training, they probably could do that. Especially, and it also depends if they were talking about gross or if they were talking about like take home. You know, there's different stuff there, because if you're talking gross on a lease truck, they probably do that easily. And I'm just guessing. Yeah, Miss Flatbetter says that's only $5K a week. So yeah, doable. Scotty B says, hey Twisted, glad to see you had a good time last few days. Yeah, we had a blast, man. It was a lot of fun. I'm ready to go home and like to the house though. Like tonight, I don't think I'm going out with anyone tonight. So like, I'm able to just go home tonight. So that's gonna be real good. Just being able to get off of work and just go home. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Like, I miss that, because I've been like going out every night. Like, let's see, we went out to Tennessee Flatbedders family's house, and then we went out to the next night. We went out to, where did we go the second night? Oh, we went out to the local whatever it's called. We went to a Mexican restaurant, and then we went to Fire and Ice 2 days in a row, and then we went to La Hacienda last night. So, you know, it's been something else. It was flat better. Lots of people trucking, or a lot of people knocking 60K down easily. Yeah, you can. Like, I see it happening, especially if you're talking about gross. Especially if you're talking about gross. They are knocking down more than that if you're just talking gross. So you gotta find out if the guy was talking about he made 60K in 3 months gross, or if that was after all of his expenses. And that means he or she probably had several good weeks in a row. So like, it wasn't like good week, bad week, good week, bad week. It was probably like good week, good week, good week, good week. I can see that happening. Definitely see that happening. Hey, who's excited about that new way of backing coming out? They painted, I think there's 3 pads over there. 3 pads that, it might be 4. I think it's 3. 3 of the new training pads are over there for the change coming in December. Pittston is already on it, and I believe Salt Lake City's already on it, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. So changes are coming. It'll be fun. It'll be like a little shake up for a minute. People are going to be like, this is different. And from what I understand, we're going to have to go get recertified on it. Like, going to have to get recertified to train on it. Like, I'm even going to have to get recertified for that new pad or whatever. So I guess we're going to have to take a class on the rules of it and like how it's done, and you know, what happens if this happens, what happens if you cross this line, different stuff like that. So I think it'll be fun. What I'm hearing is Pittston has a high success rate on it right now, so that's good. Pre-trip. You know, pre-trip is going to change, and supposedly it's going to be easier. It's less parts, so it should be easier. Less stuff you have to check. So, you know, I'll take that because a lot of people have a lot of trouble with pre-trip. And it's not even really that they're having trouble with it. What it really is that they're not spending the time out here to do it. That's the main thing. Their head's not into doing it. So that becomes an issue. When you're out here, when you're here, you gotta have your head all the way in it. Your key to success is wanting to do this. Like, you have to want it. You have to want to make that money. Like, either, hey, I've always wanted to drive a truck and this is a great career. Like, I love this. That's one thing that will motivate you. Another thing is, hey, money. My students that were money motivated, those guys, they tore it up out here, man. They tore it up. Like, they were motivated by money. They wanted to make money. That was their goal, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I was motivated by my family. If I did not do this, my family was going to struggle. My student that I have right now, he's testing tomorrow. He's great guy first off, but he's highly motivated. He's pretty much sold his business to come out here and do this. There is no failure in his mind. So, like, he's been all into this. First day he came out here and he wanted it so bad he knocked that pre-trip out. Then he's listened to everything. Like, we've worked on this stuff. We came a long way. It's awesome to see what somebody started at to what they become. So it's kind of a cool process to see whenever somebody came here, didn't know nothing, to like, hey, I know what I'm doing now. It's kind of neat. Please learn your... Han says, can't believe anything people tell you. Yeah, and that's another thing. The trucking business altogether is a dirty game. Like, you have trucking places that will tell you, hey, we'll pay you this much money, and you're only going to work these days, yada, yada, yada. You'll be on home time. You know, every week you're on home time for Saturday and Sunday. Although they might leave out that your home time is wherever that truck stopped for a Saturday or Sunday. You know, they could have... There's stuff like that happens out here, and that's the dirty game of truck driving, is that they'll just make it sound good. You go over there, and then you're going to find out that it's not good. Good morning, sweet tea. Oh, thank you, sweet tea. But I got 2 lives going on, so I'm talking back and forth. Sweet tea's over here on TikTok, and y'all are over here on YouTube. But there's a bunch of stuff that they tell you like, hey, we want you to come here, that we're going to tell you everything that you want to hear, so you will come here. And then once you get there, you find out that it wasn't all true, and a lot of times that happens. Your best bet is whenever you're switching companies, or you're going to another trucking company, or you're even looking into a trucking company, your best bet is to go out there and find a driver. Go to that area, see if you can catch one of their drivers, maybe fueling up at the truck stop or something. Talk to that driver, ask them all the questions you can, hear the good, hear the bad. Find those drivers that's going to tell you something good about the company, tell you something bad about the company. That way you got like a good kind of mix right there. And don't just talk to one driver, talk to several. If they're willing to switch numbers with you so you can call them and like talk to them more about it, then do that. But if you do go to that company, it'd be like, hey man, I'm gonna, like, don't tell them straight up at the start, because they're gonna be like, you know, rainbows and butterflies and all that happy stuff, and like you're gonna make a ton of money. Like, get their number and like talk to them for a while, and then be like, you know what, you helped me out a lot, I want to use you as a referral to come to that company. Because that way you get their honest opinion. You kind of make a friend out of them. If you need some help, they're going to be there. Sweet Tea's back to mopping floors. If I don't see you again before I get off, hope you have a great... Oh yeah, hey, go do your thing. I know you're busy. Let's see, and Tim says, please learn your pre-trip. All I require my TNT students is to complete them. Yeah, it's very important. You should be doing 2 a day, making sure your vehicle's safe before you drive it. My guy right now I have, he goes out and he does the pre-trip every day to make sure that we have a safe trailer and everything. So he's out here doing pre-trip at night, he's doing pre-trip during the day. Like, he is awesome. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Sweet Tea. You have a nice day, too. Jeff says, if you have no family life, Prime is great. But if you do, Prime might not be for you. I don't necessarily agree with that, Jeff, because at the end of the day, like, you're doing this for your family. Like, you might be like, you know what, I'm going to start at Prime, I'm going to get my CDL, and I'm going to do my year. That way my contract's fulfilled. And then you're going to be like, all right, time to go local. So, like, Prime is a great start. Get your CDL, and then you can get into your local job. Like, it's going to be a great start. It's something to think about. Like, I'm not saying that, hey, you want to stay here the whole time. It's a great start. You got to start somewhere, and a lot of these schools are going to like charge you X amount of money to go to these schools, and you're going to pay all this money to go to the school. You're going to get a CDL, and then nobody's going to want to touch you because you don't have no experience. And that's what you get with that year. During that year contract, one, you're not going to have to pay back the money it costs to get your CDL if you complete that year with Prime. Number 2 is that whenever you get that year, you just gained a lot of experience there. So you got a lot of experience while you were here, and that's what you need to land that next job. Han says Prime has a lot of crybaby drivers. Every company you go to has a lot of crybaby drivers. So, like, we're not the only one that has crybaby drivers. Han says, saw that Prime driver on Asian My Show get his airlines cut, and he didn't want to press charges. Wonder why he didn't want to press charges. Last time I checked, it's like a felony to mess with a commercial vehicle. So somebody cuts your lines, like, and the police are there and they caught him red-handed, like, I'm pretty sure that they're going to do something to him, even if the driver didn't want to press charges. But I haven't seen that video. Tim says all companies have some crybaby drivers. Just do your job. Yeah, and don't even mess with them. You know, if they want to cry, let them cry. Like, I'm on my own business whenever somebody's over there crying. Like, they're all like complaining and stuff. If they're not talking to me personally, then I just let them cry. If they're talking to me personally and they're complaining and crying and all that, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, what are you doing wrong? First off, like, well, I'm gonna find out what you're doing wrong. And if I can't figure out what you're doing wrong by you telling me what you're doing wrong, then I know that you're having another issue. And then there's avenues and ways to get stuff fixed. But if you're like, I can't make no money, and you're sitting here at this terminal, first thing I'm going to ask you, how long have you been here? Oh, I've been here for like 4 days. Well, what are you doing here? Well, I came for the company picnic, and then they didn't have no good loads that I wanted to take. Whoa, right there. You need to get a load out of here. You need to get a load out of here. There's slim pickings here, and you knew that coming here. You should have planned better to come here. I'm going to ask them when their last home time was. Like, a lot of stuff is around trucking is you're going to do as good as you want to, or you're going to do as bad as you allow. So if you're like, man, I'm going to take a day off here, I'm going to take a day off there, you know, I'm going to turn that one off. But you're going to run into problems with, like, not getting revenue. Like, if that truck's not moving because you're rejecting loads, or you, hey, I'm going to take a break, or you're mismanaging your clock. Like, time is money at the end of the day. So if you're good at managing your clock, and you're good at saving as much time as you can, and you're real good at when to use it, when not to use it, when to go into a shipper, when not to go into a shipper, can I get into this place early? Do I need to wait until the next day? How much time I have to get it there? If you're good with time, then you're good with your money. If you're good at micromanaging your clocks, you're going to make more money because you use your time to its fullest ability. Like, you're over there, just your time is money. So whenever you're over there just making good decisions with your time, you're going to make more money. This flatbedder says, people at home every night have more quality of time, making more money. OTR gives you more quality of time. That's true too. I'm telling you, like, when we go on home time, like, it showed the last few days. When truckers go on home time, a lot of the NBA guys, they went on home time right here. And when we go on home time, we have fun. So like the guys were spending money, having a good time. They were all hanging out. Like, it was freaking awesome. So it just shows you right there that, hey, when we're on our home time, when we're having our fun, we are having fun. Checking to see if my student texts me, because I just heard my phone go off. You know what? I told this person I was going to call them, or they could call me this morning, and they finally got some time to call me. So I'm going to see what they needed. Thanks for stopping by the live. I appreciate all of y'all.